I've been writing in the dark, pages full of scars. Every line I bleed is just a piece of who we are. Try to hold the broken parts, but they fall right through my arms. Tell me how to heal a heart that's lived too many wars.
Yeah. Another night, another fight inside my head again. Trying to make peace with the version of me I ain't never been. Feel the pen, shake hands, tremble like adrenaline. Every sentence heavy like I'm dragging all my skeletons. I kept the pain tucked, folded in the margins. Locked it like a secret, now it's screaming in the darkness. People see the surface, but never see the hardest parts where I was breaking while pretending I was flawless. You ever stare into a mirror like, who the hell is that? Heartbeat skips like a record with a missing track. Trying to read the past, scribbled lines I can't take back. Memories like ink stains I can't paint black. And every time I try to close the chapters on the pain, it writes itself again, different story, same stain.
I've been writing in the dark. I've been writing in the dark, pages full of scars. Every line I bleed is just a piece of who we are. Try to hold the broken parts, but they fall right through my arms. Tell me how to heal a heart that's lived too many wars.
Look, I ain't ashamed that I'm fragile, I'm human. Broken ain't a weakness, it's proof that I'm still moving. Life hit me hard, but I hit back. I got choosing to get up every time, even when my lungs were bruising. Billy sings the pain I never said, letters I never read. Thoughts I kept under the bed like ghosts I fed. But now I'm flipping every page, every tear, every rage. Realizing every scar I got is just another way I changed. So if you're fighting with your shadow, trying to rewrite your sorrow, you ain't alone, I promise there's a better tomorrow.
Maybe all the pain we keep is how the light gets in. Maybe we're the wounded ones that still know how to mend. I've been writing in the dark. I've been writing in the dark, pages full of scars. Every line I bleed is just a piece of who we are. Try to hold the broken parts, but they fall right through my arms. Tell me how to heal a heart that's lived too many wars. I've been trying not to feel it, but the quiet always knows. Every tear I never mention, every bruise that never shows. And I'm drowning in the moments that I swore I left behind. Pain don't knock before it enters, it just lets itself inside.
Yeah, look, I've been carrying what I never said. Pain creeping like a shadow living under my bed. Try to outrun it, but it's glued to my legs. It don't care if you're strong, it just waits till you bled. I got memories I never invited, demons sitting at my table acting like they're invited. Every scar is a page that I folded in private. Now I'm bleeding out the truth and I don't try to hide it. I grew up with the punches and silence, like taught me that the love you want isn't always the love that finds us. And I've been trying to fix the broken inside, but pain don't apologize, it just stays uninvited.
Oh, babe, don't apologize, it just cuts you when it lies. Leaves fingerprints along your life and never says goodbye. Pain, don't apologize, it don't ask you if you're fine. It just pulls you from the light and whispers in your mind.
This ain't something that fades when the sun goes up. It's the reason that I flinch when the world shows up. I've been walking with my faults, trying to own those cuts, but the mirror only shows me what I'm scared of enough. Look, I'm from a place where you swallow your cries, where nobody hears truth unless it's buried in lies, where you never show fear, you just stare at the skies and pretend storms don't form right in front of your eyes. I tried therapy, got even prayer at times, but some wounds don't stitch, they just share your life. We all wanna grow wings, but we tear our flight, trying to prove we ain't broken when we barely survive. And the worst part, people tell you move on like they'd ever even try. But how you walk away from the hurt you keep inside, how you bury what is living without ever being alive. Pain, don't apologize.
Pain, don't apologize, it just cuts you when it lights. Leaves fingerprints along your life and never says goodbye. Pain, don't apologize, it don't ask you if
shine, and I won't let the darkness win, even when it tries. Cause broken hearts can rise again, even pain can feel the light. I ain't saying that I'm healed, but I'm fighting the night. Every scar is a compass that's been guiding my life. Everything I survived, every tear that I cried, made a soldier out of pieces I was sure wouldn't rise. See, pain taught me that strength ain't the size of your pride. It's the courage to keep breathing with a storm in your mind. Yeah, I fell 100 times, but I'm still alive, and that's the proof that even demons can run out of time. So if you're listening to this feeling empty inside, just remember every heartbeat is a reason to fight. Pain don't apologize, but it don't define your life.
Pain don't apologize, but I won't let it take my life. Even in the darkest night, I learned to touch the light. I held my breath so long, I forgot how to feel. Your shadow stays with me like it's something real. You said the quiet saved you, but it's killing me slow. Tell me how silence is healing when it cuts like a blade to the soul.
Yeah, I've been walking through this hallway, yeah, echoes. Every step heavy like I'm dragging a death note. People telling me man up, but they don't know that the quiet in my head is a war I don't show. Every memory's a minefield, every breath's a trigger. Try to stitch the wounds, but the guilt cuts bigger. I ain't asking for pity, ain't begging for peace, but damn, how the hell do you heal when the hurting don't cease? You ever scream so loud inside that it feels like the walls cave in and the world stands still? I talk to myself, but the voice won't speak, and silence ain't golden when it knocks you off your feet. I put bandages over bruises no one else sees. Try therapy, got music, every remedy, but the truth hits hard like a punch with no gloves. Silence ain't peace when you starve for love.
Silence ain't peace, it's a storm in disguise. You call it calm, but it's tears in my eyes. You turned your back, let me fight in the night. How was quiet supposed to make anything right? Silence ain't peace, it's the ache in my chest. The words we buried, the pain unaddressed. If distance heals, why am I drowning in grief? Tell me how silence is supposed to bring peace.
I replay us like a movie stuck on pause, trying to figure out the moment where I lost who I was. You said you needed space, I thought you meant breathing room, not a galaxy between us where love can't bloom. Damn, I'm choking on the words I never got to say. I'm proud of you, I'm sorry, please don't walk away. Instead I swallowed every truth till it turned into rage, and silence built a prison where I locked myself for days. My daughter asked me why grown-ups cry, and I couldn't find an answer, so I whispered a lie. Told her daddy's just tired, but inside I'm a mess, begging for one voice to pull me out of this stress. But this quiet ain't healing, it's a funeral song, a place where every broken thought plays loud and long. If closure was a letter, mine got lost in the mail, and silence is the verdict when your heart's set to fail.
If you love me, say it before the moment's gone. If you hurt, then face it. Don't pretend you're strong. All this quiet is violent, a storm with no sound. Say something now before we both drown.
Yeah. You want the truth? I'm scared of myself sometimes, to the nights that rewind, to the thoughts in my mind. I'd rather scream, fight, fall apart on the floor than keep shutting the door, pretending I need silence more. I'm tired of holding in words like they're weapons, tired of learning the same damn lessons. Every goodbye cuts deeper than the last, every moment of quiet drags me back to the past. Look, I ain't asking you to fix me, just sit with me through the pain. Talk to me, yell at me, hell, just speak my name. Anything but silence, cause silence ain't peace. It's the sound of every part of me falling to pieces.
Silence ain't peace, it's a wound that won't heal. A space between words that reminds me what's real. If love is a whisper, then don't walk away. Say something now, don't wait for someday. Silence ain't peace, no, it's haunting me still. The ghost of your voice that I'm dying to feel. If distance is healing, I'm begging you, please come back and prove that silence ain't peace. Silence ain't peace.
I've been running from a past that keeps dragging at my feet. Every shadow that I step in feels like someone cut me deep. I keep smiling for the cameras, tell them yeah I'm doing fine, but inside it's like I'm bleeding through the cracks in every line. They say pain makes you stronger, now it just made me numb. I'm the battlefield where every single nightmare comes from. Got a heart that learned to whisper cause it never could be loud. Got a voice that learned to tremble every time I face the crowd. I lost pieces of myself and every promise someone broke, and the ones I made to others ended up as words I choke. Now I'm trying to hold together what's been falling for too long, but even when I'm breaking, they still ask me to be strong. I'm broken on the inside, but you never know. I hide it in the silence where the hurt can show. And every time I fall alone, cause no one hears the fear behind my tone. I'm broken on the inside, I'm barely holding on. I fade out in the night before the dawn, and even when I'm trying, I still drown. Tell me who will lift me up when I break down. I'm broken on the inside, I'm barely holding on. I fade out in the night before the dawn, and even when I'm trying, I still drown. Tell me who will lift me up when I break down. It's like I'm talking but nobody ever listens to the pain. They only hear the rhymes, not the thunder in my brain. I'm a storm behind a smile, a disaster dressed in skin, a war that keeps on waging but refuses to begin. I've been blamed for every feeling that I never asked to feel, told to get over it like trauma's something you can heal. I've been walking through a life where every moment leaves a scar, but the world just wants a hero, not the human that you are. And I've carried expectations like a chain around my chest. Try to run but every heartbeat told me I need a rest. But rest don't come for people who've been fighting all their life. It just feels like one more battle in a war that isn't right. So I write my wounds in verses just to keep myself alive, hoping maybe someone hears them and it helps them to survive. Cause even if I'm shattered underneath what you can see, I still bleed the kind of truth that might set somebody free. I'm broken on the inside, but you never know. I hide it in the silence where the hurt can show. And every time I fall alone, cause no one hears the fear behind my tone. I'm broken on the inside, I'm barely holding on. I fade out in the night before the dawn, and even when I'm trying, I still drown. Tell me who will lift me up when I break down.
And I've been trying not to fade, but the darkness knows my name. Every whisper sounds the same. I'm not okay, I'm not okay. And I've been fighting with the chains of mistakes I can't erase. Got regrets I can't replace, and a heart that's out.
See, sometimes I wonder if they notice if I disappeared, if the silence swallowed everything I ever loved or feared. Would the world just spin without me like it never missed a beat? Or would someone feel the emptiness in places I would meet? I've been standing on an edge where every memory is fire, where the ones who said they helped me watch me slowly fall high. Yeah, higher into madness, higher into old mistakes, drowning in a sea of moments where my heart forever breaks. But I'm holding on to something, maybe open, maybe lies, maybe all the tears I swallowed just to prove that I could rise. Even broken, I'm still breathing, even shattered, I'm still me. A collection of the pieces that I'm begging to set free. And on the inside, but I'm still alive. I've carried every memory just to survive. And even when the world says I'm not enough, my scars remind me I was built from tougher stuff. I'm broken on the inside, but I'm still alive. I've carried every memory just to survive. And even when the world says I'm not enough, my scars remind me I was built from tougher stuff. I'm broken on the inside, but I still stand, even when the night don't understand. And maybe someday I won't feel this pain, but until then I'll rise again. Even broken on the inside, even broken on the inside, even broken on the inside.
You won't lift me, I break down. I spend my life in the shadows, waiting for someone to show me the way. But every time I reach for a hand, it disappeared like smoke in the rain. Maybe I was asking for too much, maybe love was never meant for me. Cause I never had a hero, not until the hurt became my teacher, and the silence became my truth.
Look, I grew up in a world where the strong survive, but nobody tells you being strong can eat you alive. I never had a cape, no mask, no guide, just a mother with a storm in her heart and a father who walked out of my life.
people call you legend, but don't see the nights I fought my reflection. Punching mirrors trying to kill the parts of me that still felt like a kid begging for protection. They think the fame cured me. Nah, just magnify the bruise, put me on stage with wounds I never gotta choose. You ever scream so loud inside that the world goes quiet outside? That's the kind of silence that raised me, that's the reason pain became my lullaby. You were the light I never knew, the hope I never got to hold. I was searching for someone like you, somebody strong, somebody bold. But heroes fade and heroes fall, and sometimes they never show at all. I live my life behind these walls because I never had a hero. Never had a hero until I tried to become one for myself. In the quiet, in the empty, I learned to stitch my broken heart. In the darkness, in the wreckage, I learned that healing is an art. Maybe heroes aren't the people standing tall when others break. Maybe heroes are the ones who feel the pain and love anyway. See, I ain't here to pretend I'm invincible. I'm just a man with a story that's miserable, trying to flip it, make it lyrical, turn trauma into something spiritual. I never had a blueprint, just scars I couldn't rinse. Had to raise myself from ashes every time life tried to convince me that I was nothing but the sum of every sin. But look, pain taught me rhythm, loneliness taught me grit, and every door that slammed shut built a voice you hear and spit. I'm not the hero you should want. Hell, I barely trust myself, but if my words can lift you up, maybe that's the real wealth. I ain't perfect, never was, but maybe heroes don't need halos. Maybe they just need guts to stand when the past hits like tornadoes. If you're broken, I get it. If you're tired, I've been there too. But if nobody saved you yet, let me tell you, you can save you. You were the dream I never dreamed, the truth I never thought I'd find. But heroes don't always walk and shine, and sometimes they're shattered, sometimes blind. And maybe that's what makes them real, the way they rise after they fall. I guess we're heroes in our own way after surviving it all. Never had a hero, so I learned to become my own.
I keep walking past the pieces of a life I used to know. Every echo in the hallway whispers things I never show. There's a version of me crying on the floor I used to hide. Every shadow feels familiar, like the scars I keep inside. I've been holding on to moments that were never meant to stay, but the silence in the nighttime still remembers every day. If I close my eyes, I see it, all the hurt you didn't see, all the nights I fought the darkness just so you could rest in peace. Yeah, I remember every second, even ones I tried to bury. Every scream behind my ribcage made my chest feel cold and heavy. I was fighting with my demons, trying to keep them off your name, but the harder I kept swinging, man, the deeper went the pain. There's a kid inside me shaking every time the thunder hits. He's still standing in the kitchen watching grown-ups throwing fists, and I swore that I'd be better, break the pattern, change the line. But the hurt became a habit that I carried through my life. I ain't proud of my reflection, it's a mirror full of ghosts. Every failure that I swallowed was the one that hurt me most. And the memory that kills me ain't a moment from before, it's the day I let you question if your heart was worth the war. My worst memory is losing you while you were right in front of me. My worst memory is watching you fade while you tried to comfort me. I wish I could rewrite the pain I made you see, but it's carved into the walls of who I learned to be. My worst memory is knowing you still believed in me. I've been running from the truth like it's a monster in the dark, but the past don't lose your shadow, it just waits to hit you hard. You said love was something fragile like a window in a storm, and I shattered every promise trying to keep your heart warm. Life ain't fair, but I was colder than the world had ever been, and the fear of being broken made me break you just to win. And never meant to be the reason why you learned to doubt your worth, or the weight upon your shoulders when your tears fell to the earth. And if healing had a language, I would write it in your name. Pain forgiveness on your heartbeat till the guilt don't feel the same. But the truth is I'm still haunted by the eyes I made afraid. Every memory is a weapon and I'm standing in the blade.
Unforgiven. Some gon' stay close, but the love we lost is the one that hurts the most.
Oh, 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 oh. I've been walking through the silence, through the pieces of our past. Every promise that you whispered, I thought somehow they'd last. But the echoes keep on breaking like they're falling from the sky. And I'm holding on to memories that don't remember me back in time. Sometimes I call your name just to hear it in the air. Sometimes I feel you close, but the truth is you're nowhere. Still I reach into the dark, hoping you'll pull me free. Even when you're gone, I'm searching for the way back to me. Yeah, oh, yeah. I've been broken, I've been buried, I've been fighting with the ghosts. I've been drowning in the moments where I needed you the most. Every scar that I'm carrying got your fingerprints inside. Every truth that I avoided was the one I couldn't hide. I've been punching through the nightmares that kept dragging me awake, trying to breathe through every promise that I knew I shouldn't make. I tried running from the memories, but they followed every step. Tried to leave them in the shadows, but they clung to what was left. And I hate that I still feel you in the corners of my chest, like your name's the only rhythm that my heartbeat can't confess. But I'm tired of pretending that the pain ain't killing me, so I'm fighting through the darkness, trying to find a way back to me. Don't let me fade, don't let me stay lost in the pieces that we made. If I never heal, if I never get free, at least I'm finding that way back to me. Don't let me fade, I'll never stay lost in the pieces that we made. If I never heal, if I never get free, at least I'm finding way back to me. Look, I'm learning how to stand without the parts of me you broke, learning how to speak again without swallowing the smoke. I used to think I needed you to guide me through the fall, but I'm stitching up the fractures that you left inside my walls. I ain't angry anymore, just exhausted from the fight, from carrying the memories of a love that lost the light. But maybe in the ashes is a version I can save, a stronger kind of heartbeat that the past can never take. So I'm walking through the ruins, but I'm walking finally free. Yeah, I'm learning who I am without what you expected me to be. This ain't about forgetting, it's about choosing what I keep. And the part I'm choosing now is the part that makes me me. If you hear me someday, no, I didn't break alone. I was lost inside the memories, searching for my home. But healing isn't easy, no, healing isn't free. But every step I take is the way back to me. If you hear me someday, no, I didn't break alone. I was lost inside the memories, searching for my home. But healing isn't easy, no, healing isn't free. But every step I take is a way back to me. I've been running in circles in the dark. Every step feels heavier than my heart, and I keep reaching for a hand that's gone, trying to hold on, trying to stay strong. But I'm still chasing what's flowing.
Tell me why the memories never fade, why your ghost follows every move I make. I'm drowning in the silence we became, lost in the shadows of your name.
Cause I'm still chasing what's gone, trying to breathe when the air feels wrong. You live but your echoes stay too long, and now I'm breaking, shaking, holding on to fading dawn. Yeah, I'm still chasing what's gone, on and on and on and on and on. You live but your echoes stay too long, and now I'm breaking, shaking, holding on to fading dawn. Yeah, I'm still chasing, chasing, chasing. Yeah, I'm still chasing, chasing, chasing.
Look, I don't even know what I'm running after anymore. It's like I'm trapped in a house with 1,000 locked doors. Every memory's a room and I keep getting lost, chasing ghosts of a love I already lost. You ever miss someone so bad it rewrites your brain, where their voice is a thunderstorm tattooed with pain, where you wake up trying to outrun yesterday, but the past got wheels and it won't go away. Try to bury it deep, but it clawed its way back. Sat heavy on my chest like a heart attack. So I'm pacing, racing, chasing shadows and fear, trying to hold on to someone who ain't even here. It's pathetic every time I hear you show up in my reflection, like love left me with addiction instead of affection. I'm swallowing the truth, but it's razor blades in my throat, trying to talk to the pain, but the pain don't wanna cope. Damn, guess this is what it means when you lose the one. You become a broken record stuck on what's gone. Tell me why the memories never fade, why your ghost follows every move I make. I'm drowning in the silence we became, lost in the shadows of your name.
Cause I'm still chasing what's gone, trying to breathe when the air feels wrong. You left, but your echoes stay too long, and now I'm breaking, shaking, holding on a fading dawn. Yeah, I'm still chasing, chasing, chasing. Yeah, I'm still chasing, chasing, chasing.
I'm tired of pretending I'm fine, tired of reading between the lines of my own mind. I rewind every moment like maybe I find a second everything broke and left me behind. I hated the way your silence still screams in my head, like a ghost that won't die even after it's dead. And I've bled for this, my heart's a battlefield full of landmines. One wrong step in the back where I flatline, but I keep running, sprinting, bleeding my truth, chasing pieces of a past I can reproduce. This hurt, this curse, this burn in my chest. It's like love built a home and left it in a mess. And Billy sings a part that I'm scared to admit. I'm afraid to move on, afraid you won't exist. So I run and I run and I ruin myself, chasing the memory instead of asking for help. But maybe that's what healing becomes, a race you lose until your strength finally comes.
I've been holding on to footsteps that don't walk here anymore. I've been reaching out for someone who's not yours, not mine no more. But the heart keeps chasing shadows even when it knows it's wrong. Still chasing, still chasing, still chasing what's gone. Still in motion, cause I'm still chasing what's gone. Running through memories all night long. You left, but your echo stayed too strong. It's in my blood, my breath, every beat where you belong. Yeah, I'm still chasing what's gone. I'm still chasing, but maybe letting go ain't losing. Maybe it's how we move on. I'm still chasing what's gone. I'm still chasing what's gone. Didn't think you'd walk away so easily. Didn't think the truth would cut this deep in me. Now the echoes of your voice are pulling threads from my heartbeat. You loved me with no warning, but you left me with no mercy.
You held my fears like they were something you could fix. Gave me sunshine in the winter, then you vanished in the mist. Every promise that you whispered felt like safety, felt like home, till you dropped it like a match and let the Wi-Fi take control. I kept reaching out for answers, but the silence broke my hand, and the pieces of your shadow were the ones I understand. I was begging for forgiveness for the things I didn't do, but you left me with no mercy, not a chance to pull through.
I was fragile, you were leaving. I was holding, you were breathing. Different air, anywhere but here with me.
You gave me no mercy, just a memory to bleed. You held my heart so softly, only to drop it when you leave. And I'm still trying to find the pieces of me you left scattered in the dark. It's no mercy, no mercy. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, I showed you wounds from my youth. Thought you'd see the broken kid beneath the armor of truth. But every time I opened up, it felt like proof that love is just a battlefield I was destined to lose. I grew up learning that pain don't take prisoners. Luck is deep in the blade, hits this and shit. So when you walked out, yeah, it hit different. I wasn't ready for the distance or the indifference. Whole life I've been stitched with a thread of regret. Every promise that I made turned to something I forget. So I kept you at arm's length, thinking that was respect. But the truth is I was
I didn't say it right. Didn't show you love's light, but damn, you didn't have to strike with no mercy that night.
I was falling, you were leaving. I was trying to stop believing, and your cold goodbye still lives in me.
You gave me no mercy, just a heartbreak to keep. You left my soul in pieces, scattered underneath my feet. And I'm still trying to stitch together what's left of me, but you shattered every part. No mercy, yeah. I replay every second like a film in reverse, trying to see the moment when we went from best to worst. All the unfine lies, yeah, they started to burst, and the truth hit harder than any curse. You said goodbye like it meant nothing at all. Watch me break, didn't care how hard I'd fall. Didn't flinch, didn't blink, didn't stall. Just turned your back, walked out, that's all. Maybe I deserved it, maybe I fell short. Maybe loving me felt like a losing sport, but damn, it still feels like a brutal sort of killing something fragile without remorse.
You show no mercy, but I still loved you anyway. And that's the part that hurts the most. I'd relive it any day. Was I too open, too broken, too honest for your heart? Did I scare you or prepare you for tearing me apart?
You gave me no mercy, just a goodbye with no flame. Left me drowning in the shadows of a love without a name. And I'm still searching for the reason you let go of me, why you walked out of my life. There's no mercy. Maybe someday we'll see clearly, but right now it's just no mercy, no mercy.
You touched my heart so gently, then left it bleeding quietly. You loved me with no warning. You left me with no mercy. I kept your shells in a box underneath my bed. Every word I couldn't say still echoes in my head. If silence is a promise, I broke it long ago. These letters I never sent still know.
Every bruise, every truth, every don't let go. I wrote your name in margins of a night I couldn't tame. Told the moon my secrets cause I feared you feel the same. Every I'm sorry tasted like a storm behind my teeth, and every tear I swallow pulled the floor from underneath. I stitched my heart with quiet things I never said. Built a kingdom out of memories but lived inside my head. I kept pretending I was fine till my chest turned into chalk lines.
I try to let you go, but the ink won't fade. Your name on every page, and I still break the same.
So here's to all the letters I never sent, all the truths I hid behind the things I meant, all the nights I cried holding versions of you I had to hide. And maybe we were never meant to mend, but I still break where the memories bend. These letters I never sent still feel like they're yours to read.
Look, got a shoebox full of events in my closet. Time bombs of the past, every page is a deposit of the pain that I caused. All the times I lost it, acting like I didn't care, but inside I was exhausted. I wasn't built to be loved, wasn't raised to be soft. I burned every lifeline till I fell from the loft. Every fight that we had, yeah, it knocked something off of the man I tried to be and the boy you wrote off. I wrote 1,000 damn apologies I never mailed, typed paragraphs where I told you how I failed. Every emotion I buried always left a trail. Guess love's a ship that sank before it could sail. I wasn't scared of losing you, I was scared of being seen through. Terrified the real me will ruin you, but hiding truth is just another way of choosing to. If I send them now, would it change anything? Or am I writing ghosts, still pretending they can sing? It's to all the letters I never sent, all the broken thoughts I try to reinvent. Every sleepless night where my heart learned how to hold a fight. Maybe we were never meant to heal, but some wounds stay even when they don't feel real. These letters I never sent still
kept rehearsing all the things I should have said. Staring at the ceiling with the war inside my head. Every version of us I replayed till it bled. If love is feeling alive, guess I died instead. The truth is I was scared you'd leave once you knew me. Scared of the scars of the past that would undo me. So I shut down, locked up, let the dark run through me, till the only thing I recognized wasn't human. But damn, you still tried, you held the doors I slammed. You read the lines between the lies, even when I couldn't stand. And now I'm here, talking to a ghost in my hands, reading letters that I wrote but never sent to your land. If I whispered truth instead of fear, would you still be standing here? If I let you see the cracks in me, would you have stayed another year? I don't know, but I keep wondering every night, every damn page. If I had mailed just one, maybe the story wouldn't feel so unfinished. I fold the pages slow, let the ink run down like snow. And I hope you never know the weight of words that never grow. So here's to all the letters we never sent, all the shattered love we can't repent. We held on tight, pretending distance could make things right. Maybe we were never meant to mend, but we still break where our memories bend. These letters we never sent still feel like they're ours to read, even if the world moved on and we lost who we used to be. I kept your shadows in a box underneath my bed, and sometimes I still open it just to feel what's left unsaid. These letters I never sent still whisper you back to me.
I didn't think you'd walk away so easily. Didn't think the truth would cut this deep in me. Now the echoes of your voice are pulling threads from my heartbeat. You loved me with no warning, but you left me with no mercy.
You held my fears like they were something you could fix. Gave me sunshine in the winter, then you vanished in the mist. Every promise that you whispered felt like safety, felt like home, till you dropped it like a match and let the Wi-Fi take control. I kept reaching out for answers, but the silence broke my hand, and the pieces of your shadow were the ones I understand. I was begging for forgiveness for the things I didn't do, but you left me with no mercy, not a chance to pull through.
I was fragile, you were leaving. I was holding, you were breathing. Different air, anywhere but here with me.
You gave me no mercy, just a memory to bleed. You held my heart so softly, only to drop it when you leave. And I'm still trying to find the pieces of me you left scattered in the dark. It's no mercy, no mercy. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, I showed you wounds from my youth. Thought you'd see the broken kid beneath the armor of truth, but every time I opened up, it felt like proof that love is just a battlefield I was destined to lose. I grew up learning that pain don't take prisoners. Luck is deep in the blade, hits fists and fists. So when you walked out, yeah, it hit different. I wasn't ready for the distance or the indifference. Whole life I've been stitched with a thread of regret. Every promise that I made turned to something I forget. So I kept you at arm's length, thinking that was respect. But the truth is I was scared of the things I protect. I know I didn't say it right, didn't show you love's light, but damn, you didn't have to strike with no mercy that night.
I was falling, you were leaving. I was trying to stop believing, and your cold goodbye still lives in me.
You gave me no mercy, just a heartbreak to keep. You left my soul in pieces, scattered underneath my feet. And I'm still trying to stitch together what's left of me, but you shattered every part. No mercy, yeah. I every second like a film in reverse. Trying to see the moment when we went from best to worst. Thought I'm fine lies, yeah, they started to burst. And the truth hit harder than any curse. You said goodbye like it meant nothing at all. Watch me break, didn't care how hard I'd fall. Didn't flinch, didn't blink, didn't stall. Just turned your back, walked out, that's all. Maybe I deserved it, maybe I fell short. Maybe loving me felt like a losing sport. But damn, it still feels like a brutal sort of killing something fragile without remorse.
You show no mercy, but I still loved you anyway. And that's the part that hurts the most. I'd relive it any day. Was I too open, too broken, too honest for your heart? Did I scare you or prepare you for tearing me apart?
You gave me no mercy, just a goodbye with no flame. Left me drowning in the shadows of a love without a name. And I'm still searching for the reason you let go of me. Why you walked out of my life. There's no mercy. Maybe someday we'll see clearly, but right now it's just no mercy, no mercy. You touched my heart so gently, then left it bleeding quietly. You loved me with no warning. You left me with no mercy.